there's something I think about a lot, being a Zelda fan and all. Something that has been really hurting me that, I don't really, I don't talk about enough. I don't think I've ever really talked about my feelings about this topic on the channel yet. So today's video, I'm gonna do it. Why not? Let's actually do this. What am I talking about? Well, unless you kind of forgot to read, the title of the video, which you should before clicking on it. Be safe on the internet, kids. I'm talking about multiplayer Zelda. Also, Lincoln is not the only one who can rock the suit, if I do say so myself. Guys, we need a new multiplayer Zelda game. It's just a fact. It's been a while. What can I say? I really miss that experience of just being able to sit down with some friends and enjoy my favorite game franchise without it just being a single-player experience. Growing up as a kid, I also just never really got a chance to play. I miss it, I miss that feeling of being able to go on these epic quests with your friends. And granted, there's not a whole lot of Zelda games that do that. But in today's video, I just kind of wanted to briefly go over a history of multiplayer features and multiplayer games within Zelda. Who knows what we'll find out today. But stay tuned, drop a like, all that good jazz, and let's get into it.
Ah yes, good old A Link to the Past. If you grew up playing this game on your SNES, then chances are you probably picked it up again when it came to the Game Boy. And chances are you also probably tried playing this neat little mode called Four Swords. Now, I say tried because personally, I never got to try it out because none of my friends had the special link cable needed to play it, or each their own copy of the game. It was a nice first attempt at a 4-player Zelda though, and while it didn't have the most amazing story, it was still enjoyable solely because it was a Zelda game you could play with your friends. This one was also remade and brought back for the 25th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda back in 2011 for a brief time on the Nintendo 3DS, and it was a free download. How awesome is that? This is where I was finally able to experience it, and it was an incredibly fun mode to play. Because all my friends had 3DSs growing up, and we all just kind of got together and beat it, every other day. Ah, the good times. The simpler times. And then...
This right here, ladies and gentlemen, this right here is it. This is the best multiplayer Legend of Zelda game. Or would have been if it didn't suffer the same fate as the previous multiplayer game. That's right, in order to play this, you had to have 4 link cables, 4 Game Boy Advances, 1 copy of the game, and a GameCube. So difficult to get at least 4 people to play. But, it was thanks to my good friend, and by the way, story time, Joseph, who actually gave me the chance to experience a little taste of it, We got to play 2 players, best time of my life, I loved it so much. I really wish we could have gotten 4 players all together at some point, but, stuff happens. It was also so infuriating because, I had plenty of GameCube controllers growing up, and I really wish there was just a way to plug those in and just be able to play it on the same screen. But I realized that with the way the game works, and the way that you can sabotage other people, it just kind of adds to the fun to have your own little personal screen right there on your Game Boy. It's just an overall really amazing experience, guys, and if you never really got the chance to play this game, again, I feel so sorry for you. And if you ever get the chance, seriously, pick it up. If you have a GameCube, seriously, buy it. Although, I am still holding on to hope that we can get on the Nintendo Switch. Nintendo, please hear my plea. We need it. We really do. I loved just how you kind of have to, nobody ever really worked together in this game. How do I put it? You can't play this game without doing something hysterical that messes you up, but in the end, it's just a good time either way, because you have to work together in the end in order to actually win. So yeah, Four Swords is always going to hold a place in my heart, and it's honestly the whole reason I'm making this video today, because I love multiplayer Zelda so much, and this game is the greatest one of them all. And then... we got this. This game actually isn't too bad. Hear me out, guys. I swear I have an opinion, and it's very valid. I swear. It's okay. This game, Triforce Heroes, came out in 2015. That was 4 years ago, and you know, it was a good game. I enjoyed it sometimes. There wasn't a whole lot going for it that I hadn't already seen already, and there was actually less, just because, you know, you got your favorite Link. So you got green, you got red, and you got blue. But where's Mr. Purple Link over here? Somebody else feels my pain, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Purple Link was missing from this game, and it kind of made sense to leave him out, I guess. Again, not trying to throw shade at Purple, because I love all my 4 Links right here. Yeah. But the way the game worked, it had a new mechanic called the totem mechanic, where you had to stack 3 Links on top of each other, kind of like We Bare Bears, you know, that sort of thing. If you guys watch the show, get that reference, leave a like. And it was a good experience. I'm not going to deny that it was an interesting game, but the only thing really interesting about it was the mechanic that was introduced in it and the multiplayer aspect of it. The story in it is absolute garbage, hot garbage. Like, I don't want to touch it just thinking about it. And I definitely recommend picking it up if you have a 3DS and you just want to experience it after watching this video. Again, if I inspire you to play some multiplayer Zelda, please leave a comment. We need to bring these games back, man. There have been a lot of other multiplayer Zeldas out there, but most of them are just fan, games, you know? We got, a few little multiplayer aspects thrown into other Zelda games, like the Tingle Tuner in Wind Waker, the Shadow Battles in Link Between Worlds, but all of them are just kind of not what I need. I need something new, something really true to how Four Swords had it. I need something like this. And that's where, ladies and gentlemen, my idea comes in. The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. We all know the sequel's coming. We all are so excited. And can you blame me for wanting some multiplayer in this? I know that, Breath of the Wild, the way that the first one was made, it was just a single-player experience. Nothing really there to have any multiplayer capability. As far as I'm aware, there really isn't anything. It was a fun game. I really love Breath of the Wild. That's a different video, different case to crack open. Something I really want from the new game, though, and I know a lot of people have already talked about this, but I thought I'd just throw my input out there. I want Zelda to be playable as a second player in the game. I mean, think about it. If you could play as Link, you're player 1, you play as the hero. But Zelda is with you this time. You've saved her since this first game. Spoilers, by the way. I'm sorry, not really, because this game's been out for 2 years. If you haven't played it, what's wrong with you? With Zelda being with you, it just makes it a whole lot simpler, I guess you could say, or just a better idea if you were to put her as a second player, optional at least. We can always have her as a CPU, I guess, but at least make it an optional thing so then I can get some friends to play with me. I want to play as Zelda. I mean, come on, she's cool. She's got that new cute short haircut thing going on. Anyways, yeah guys, this has been the Key of Time 15. Once again, I'm sorry this video took so long. Be sure to drop a like, leave a comment, all that good stuff. Definitely tell me your favorite multiplayer Zelda game, even if it's just a little portion of a single player game, whatever it is. Just drop it below. Let me know all that good stuff, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace out.